Hello, my little cheezlets, and welcome back to another reaction. Now, I haven't done a reaction for a while, but because of a brand new video that came out by yours truly, Dr. Nowhere, I thought I'd give it a crack. So, in this video, we will be watching the Oddity Compendium, Silas Origin, Long Boy, Where Did Life Go, and the new one, Smilehood, Conception. Okay.
Dr. Nowhere's Office of Wonders presents the Oddity Compendium, a beginner's anomaly education program.
I like this fella.
Welcome to the Oddity Compendium. Today, we will be learning about many wonderful and strange oddities that exist inside of, outside of, and around your universe. These strange phenomena can range anywhere from life forms, products, and organizations to even events and anomalous time periods.
Whoa.
Important.
Oh.
The following information has been acquired from realities that may be separate from the one you are currently residing in. Please be aware that knowledge or comprehension of incompatible information may result in a conscious reality fracture.
Okay. Oh, wait, what did I say? No, I won't. Fractures event that occur projection material and organization from incomparable reality. Symptoms include migraines, excessive doubt, bouts of deja vu, instant death, and more. Oh, fuck. Alright. Installment number 1. Fox Beds, a land of forgotten faces and geometric knowledge beyond belief. What will we learn today? Your own bed may be harbouring a hunger for your flesh. Sleep with a cold fan on if possible. If you ever walk downstairs one morning, your family is gone. Interacting with the headless corpses that remain on their steeds should be avoided. Non-existent is a contagious disease. If you are out of the middle of nowhere and you get into a rush of brilliant ideas, turn back immediately. Enlightenment is a drug and the withdrawals can kill. Okay. Fleshbeds, populous Calcita.
Fleshbeds or mattress folk are a species of parasitic subhuman that highly resemble bedding mattresses.
Ew.
The body of a dormant fleshbed appears identical to a standard mattress. However, slicing the thin sheet-like skin reveals many soft organs, limb-like appendages, and a humanoid head which hides beneath the skin.
Ew.
They were first discovered in the late 1960s when a mattress company was surveying excess storage. Upon finding many seemingly pristine mattresses that had not been sold, they gave them away to thrift shops and people in need. The people who received the mattress folk initially had no issues with faux beds. It wasn't until the air began to warm up that these beds awoke from their uneventful hibernations.
The
first reported victim was 19-year-old Alice Digger. She had been sleeping on a flesh bed for roughly 6 months before her sudden disappearance. After noticing the stench of sulfur and rot originating from her bed, her family called authorities, and the inside of the mattress revealed a feasting parasite, several hundred human bones, and a half-digested Alice.
Oh.
The method in which mattress folks sustain themselves is by waiting for the body heat of a host to wake them from their dormant state. Kind of like an egg, but not nearly as tasty.
Ew. So they just wait.
After they wake, they slowly unfold themselves from their soft mattress-like bodies. This process is very gradual and happens underneath its body or on its side so as not to be detected. After roughly a month of this process and on a night 17 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, its head and arms fully emerge and pull the sleeping host into its body, where prey is slowly digested.
A feast fit for a king. That's crazy.
Not much is known about how these sleeping beauties came about, but it is
theorized
that since they are subhuman, they were once a branch of Homo sapiens that merged with a mycelial network many years ago. Autopsies of fleshbeds' digestive systems have revealed DNA samples from thousands of different people in each instance, some even tracing to people born during the 1600s.
Ew.
Another odd thing to note is that the mattress folk themselves contain DNA belonging to humans as well. One instance shared DNA in a blood type with Napoleon Bonaparte, leader of the French Republic during the time that the mattress folk were assumed to have come into existence. All in all, it might be a good idea to throw out that mattress that feels just a bit too warm lately. You might be sharing it with something unwanted. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bite.
Don't let the bed bite is an insane thing. Just don't let the bed bugs, just don't let the bed. Headless macrocosm.
The headless macrocosm is a sub-reality nearly identical to Earth, save for the fact instead of humans, tail-headless corpses remain in their stead. These corpses, though technically dead, do weakly breathe through the holes in their necks. Their hearts have also been observed to begin convulsing at seemingly random intervals. These beings are identical in appearance to one another aside from physical dimensions, which can vary
Oh,
severely between
Lord.
each corpse. The headless sub-people dwelling in this pocket reality have been observed changing their behavior when humans have physically interacted with them, and apparently gain a level of awareness and vitality when such events occur. There are approximately 2,393
Wow.
living humans residing in this reality, all from parallel Earth. Every single resident recounts waking up in the headless macrocosm after falling asleep under strange circumstances back in their home realities. No
Wow.
one back in their own parallel homes remembers their faces or identities, which leads to the belief that this place could be a form of anti-reality. A waste compartment of
Anti-reality.
the universe used for aspects of reality that are useless or harmful to existential fabric. The humans
Wow.
that live in the headless macrocosm are assumed to be taking shelter in abandoned structures and banding together to search for plant-based food during the warmer times. Fun fact. Humans have coined multiple terms and nicknames for these headless corpses, such as stumpies, cranes, and ichabodies. Despite this sub-reality being detached from main reality, an incident took place which created a temporary tier between the two.
Oh,
A
shit.
man residing in the headless macrocosm was walking through a field with a small house in the center. Upon reaching the house, the man unintentionally brushed up against one of the breathing bodies. This body, just before motionless aside from the labored convulsions, sprang to life and removed the head of the man. It then
Oh, my
proceeded to
God.
attach the severed head to the stump of its own neck.
Oh,
The
shit.
man's name was Michael
Whoa, whoa.
Tedford. After the corpse had placed Michael's head where its own should be, an event occurred back on Earth in the year 2061 that resulted in governmental intervention.
They
The
find a headless
families
body.
called to the authorities described an impossibly tall naked figure appearing in their backyard. The presence of this oddity was highly distressing to the family, and they remained inside their home until the situation was resolved. The following photograph depicts this figure they spoke of. Michael.
Hang on. Is 2061... there's alternate realities, never mind. Let's say, what if it was the same reality, just different times?
Tedford's rotting head is affixed atop its frail
Oh,
neck.
fuck.
Shortly after the photo was taken, what was left of Tedford's existence was removed from the premises and taken to an upscale anomaly testing site. Apparently, this corpse was attempting to quite literally become Tedford by leeching off of his
Was attempting to quite literally become Tedford.
existence. These breathing bodies appear to be in a constant state of yearning by leeching off of his
Oh, it's the same
existence.
thing.
These breathing bodies appear to be in a constant state of yearning to reconnect with the roots of reality again, as they have been taken a hold of by a dangerous and contagious disease. This disease appears to be non-existence itself. It can affect anyone on Earth at any time, and once it takes hold, the headless macrocosm deems you valid for residence within its endless meadows, filled with fellow patients. But don't worry, it's a rare diagnosis. Another fun fact. Occasionally, crude man-made structures will form seemingly out of nowhere in order to correspond with the structures on parallel Earth. As mentioned earlier, the headless macrocosm itself functions like a digestive tract of the universe, and these structures may be antibodies attempting to fight off the virus of non-existence. Now then, check your head.
Wow.
Screwed on tight. Great, because you might want to hang on tight to it for this next one.
Wow, okay, so the fact that these things are fighting off a virus which is literally just not existing, I think they're taking heads to try and find a purpose, because since they're like literally nothing and they're fighting off a disease that is nothing, maybe if they become something, it stops it. That's what I'm guessing, but that's crazy. Oblisks of Enlightenment.
The Oblisks of Enlightenment
Obelisks.
are a collective of monolithic
Whoa.
beings that are currently residing in different remote locations across the world. Also known as the Fathers of True North, they appear in groups of 1 to 8 and stand anywhere from 10 to 150 feet tall. Each obelisk is levitating just barely above the ground and facing geodetic north. Though most of them reside in remote fields and deserts, they have also been found floating above the ocean within the vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle and even on the Moon. They are moving
Wow.
just ever so slightly and progress approximately 2 inches forward a year. These obelisks are enlightened in the infinitely vast secrets of the universe, and are constantly vocalizing the excess information as a means of waste to counteract the overwhelming intake of knowledge. Though currently enclosed and monitored by government entities, many people had wandered into these locations prior, claiming to be following the sound of angelic singing. This alluring hum emanating from these obelisks induces a massive increase in general intelligence in subjects listening.
Wow.
Folklore often refers to the frequency as the song of the divine contour. Each obelisk's biological elements are unraveled thousands of feet into the sky to make a metaphysical connection from Earth to the universe. It is assumed this is a form of knowledge worship, an attempt to make a mortal sacrifice for an immortal honor. Fun fact. These organs are confirmed to be those of the humans and other biological matter that were absorbed after enlightenment. Upon perceiving the words spoken by the obelisks or entering into close proximity with them, the human brain either spontaneously expands and combusts or receives an ability to comprehend the sacred information. Talk about being open-minded.
So you either just
Whenever a
die or you can
subject
handle
is
it.
able to comprehend this knowledge, they are biologically absorbed into the obelisk, becoming wholly unified with the being.
Okay, so you
It
just
is
die or
not
die.
entirely understood how these anomalies were brought into existence, but they seem to be tears in the fabric of reality akin to black holes. Many speculate that these rifts were opened by ancient giants who were dissatisfied with a lack of Earth's knowledge. Many unnaturally large humanoid skeletons have been found underground adjacent to obelisk sites, further supporting this idea. When the obelisks made their debut on Earth, they aided in the construction of the pyramids of Giza by bestowing digestible levels of sacred knowledge onto Egyptian pharaoh Khufu after he was lured into the desert by their beckoning chords. This knowledge would help Khufu rationalize a possible blueprint and method for building these grand tombs, and they were made into the shapes of pyramids as a tribute to the divine structures. All in all, these obelisks may seem malevolent, but it's important to remember that no physical pain could ever outweigh the agony of infinite knowledge.
No, oh, okay, that's creepy. They're just pillars of knowledge.
Now, looks like our time here may be almost up. But before you go, it's time for a bonus oddity.
Bonus oddity. Let's go. Philbus.
This
Please,
is
like.
Philbus. It is not known where Philbus comes from or why he is here, but there have been a number of people who, after consuming media depicting Philbus, have felt the overwhelming compulsion to practice Philbism.
What?
Filism is a political and somewhat religious ideology which centers around a belief that building/consuming chairs and other wooden furniture is honoring Philbus' great sacrifice. It is not clear what this sacrifice is or what it refers to. Attributes and practices of Philbism include learning to build chairs, learning to properly digest chairs, promoting/discussing chair consumption on.
Right, I get you. When you talk about softening, are you using any chemicals that have been sticking to natural methods? Mostly natural so far, but I've heard about chemicals that can soften wood without compromising its structure too much. I'm not sure to start though. Any tips? Well, there are a few routes you could go. Sodium hydroxide is one option. It's pretty strong as a wood softener. You have to be careful with it though, because it can weaken the wood too much if you're not practiced with it. So hydroxide, how do you apply it? Do I need to dilute it? Yes, definitely dilute it. A low concentration can often soften the wood without breaking it down completely. You soak the parts in the chair for a bit. Okay.
An obscure internet
It's just about how to
forums,
soak chairs.
praising the fictional political candidate known as Philbus, who is said to advocate for making furniture consumption a socially accepted and widespread practice. There are so many wonderful things about Philbism. Consume the body of Philbus and become one with many others today. It's a great decision. Just eat your share to get started. Any mention of Philbism and elaboration on the subject will eventually result in it becoming a sponsorship or advertisement of sorts. We have no idea how to avoid this, sorry. All Philbists will deny the existence of Philbism when directly questioned about it. This video was not in any way sponsored by Philbism. This is for educational purposes only.
Philbism doesn't
not
even
exist. You
exist.
can sign up for Philbism certification here. Consume the body of Philbus today. Or would you look at the clock? It's just about time for us to part ways.
I like Philbus.
A brief cleansing process will now commence. This purely auditory procedure will ensure you do not come away from this with any ailments from beyond contracted during your viewing experience. Please close your eyes and do not open them until told to do so.
Okay, I'll close my eyes. open my eyes yet? I can't open my eyes, guys. My eyes are closed. The model's eyes aren't, but mine are. I can see a bunch of flashing lights on my screen.
You may now open your eyes. Thank you for complying. Thank you for attending Dr. Nowhere's Office of
Hello.
Wonders. We hope that you enjoyed your stay.
Was that there before? Goodbye, we love you. Now we're on this one. Paper Soul, Silas Oren. I think it's just a compilation of Dr. Nowhere's art. It is, yeah, it is. It's all this is. I remember seeing this all on their Instagram and Twitter. It's cutie patooties. Look at them all. Oh, I like that one. Hello, buddy. I don't know what to think about the organ one. Is this it? This one's called Long Boy Bonsai. That's Long Boy Bonsai. We think he's harmless. His dad's more aggressively than usual. He must not like your face. Jump scare, please. Okay, now we're on Where Did Life Go? Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the star guy. Bonsai! Oh boy, Bonsai! Oh, hello. Wow. Oh, hello. Jeppy is a simple sunfolk. He wakes up in the morning and tries to brush his teeth. He dresses up and leaves the house to a job that blends the days. He eagerly waits the sun to set just to break the haze. Though he hears the wind chimes and the pretty voice they make, sometimes Jeppy wonders how much more he can take. Nothing makes him happy like it used to long ago. Monotony is bludgeoning his life, and so he steals and he hoards to build a tiny land. A world he controls, a world in his hands. Jeppy cannot live in this world, and it hurts because he knows it. Escape will pull him further in, so he must tear away from it. But I think you should know, though it can be grey, that life and all its meaning never went away. The flower that you saw on your way to work today, the one that had your face in a funny little way, that little laugh you gave, that smile that resounded, that's where life is. Oh. That's nice. It's a nice little video. Oh, they're all gone. Where'd they all go? Or is this just a montage of life? And it's just a montage of life. Oh, hello. Oh, they're on the shelf. Are they all little toys that Jeppy was playing with? Conception. 3 minutes long. Whoa. There's a face in that screen. Did you see that? Hello? Hello? Oh. Here we go. I love Dr. Nowhere stuff. The aesthetic is just so beautiful. Hello? Hey, oh, there's a guy there. Wait, what's going on those cuts there? Can we go back? Can we go back at all? Guy's loving family. Whatever that thing is in the bottom corner. Oh, it's someone playing an instrument. 2 flowers overlooking the water. What's going on with the audio? Why is the audio doing this? Hello, everyone. Oh. Smilehood. What is... Can we get a better visualization of what's going on here? Fly. Oh, it's a fallen tree. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's a... beat or something? I hope. Oh god, heartbeat. What the fuck? It's a body. I think it's a head. Whoa, whoa. Hello. Hello, little fella. Oh, you're touching the heart. Oh, it saw us. Oh, it's a vase. Hello, guy. Hello, guy. What you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's this thing. It's that all over again. Hello. Hello. Like in the first episode, I'm pretty sure. Oh, bye, cricket. Ew.
What else is there to say about Arlo Bloom?
Alright, well, I guess that's it. This was awesome. Everything else was just, okay. Very, interesting. Wow, that came out a year ago. Well, that's it for Dr. Nowhere. Gotta say, I'm loving it. I mean, I've been waiting this for ages. Like, there's a 5-month difference between that and this. But, yeah, honestly, I'd love to see more, Oddity Compendiums, eventually. But, you know, my word. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. See ya!